Now the running season started here in Houston, I want to take a second to just talk about plantar fasciitis. Now, plantar fasciitis is one of the more common conditions we see in our runners, especially midway through the season. A lot of time it actually takes them out of training or causes a reduction in miles. The reason I want to talk about it now, being that we're in July, is we're still early in the season and it's something that can be avoided very easily. Now, what I see in plantar fasciitis most often and most common in runners is tightness in the calves. Now, everyone thinks about the fact that plantar fasciitis is pain in the bottom of the foot or inflammation in the plantar fascia and the tissue in the bottom part of the foot. But you have to understand where the problem is occurring. And in the runners, I find the tightness in the gastrocs or the soleus is typically the culprit. Okay? So managing the symptoms in the bottom of the foot is important, reducing the inflammation, reducing the pull in the plantar fascia. But if you don't stretch and loosen up the calves, it's going to be a repetitive issue that continues to get worse.
Here's some simple ways you can utilize foam rollers and stretches to help loosen up the lower leg muscles as well as the plantar fascia. Now in this position, make sure that we're getting both the medial and lateral head of the gastroc rolling back and forth as you see here, and pumping the foot back and forth is a good way to loosen up tight spots. Now utilizing a static stretch is very effective as well. I typically like y'all to hold it for 30 seconds. Make sure we keep the heel on the ground, trying to get the knee as far past the toes as we can. Utilizing a golf ball at home is a very good way to actually massage and loosen up the plantar fascia, the bottom part of the foot. Putting it in an ice box is also a good idea if you want. Just make sure not to put too much pressure on it. Bent knee stretching is a very effective way to loosen up the Achilles as well as the soleus. That's what you see here in these two stretches. Now just make sure not to be too forceful on the area. Now the straight leg stretch is the most common way that you see stretching with the gastrocs. Just make sure not to let the heel turn inward as you see here.